It's Paul again, and today's topic is how do you begin to decide what is the most effective strategy for dealing with a disrespectful person at work? And here my background as a corporate lawyer and as a project manager sort of combine, because I believe that the most effective way is to sit down and create an action plan with specific different sections that are designed to help you sort of maneuver effectively through the minefield of risks and issues that you're going to have to confront when you are dealing with a disrespectful situation. And that action plan has sort of 5 different foundational pillars, or pardon me, 4. The first is that we need to educate ourselves before we do anything. And that involves things like looking at your organization, and before you decide what you can do, you need to know, what are your organizational workplace respect policies? What do they actually say, and what process do they have, if any, for how to report a disrespectful workplace problem and someone who is effectively not complying with your policy? And you may not even understand the behavior itself, so you may want to do some background information on and look at, for example, what is a workplace bully? What is harassment? How do you effectively deal with a difficult person? How do you have a challenging conversation or deal with a conflict with a difficult person? There's a lot of material out there that can help you get educated, because in order to do a really good job, you have to be well informed. So that's pillar 1. Pillar 2 is, once you've got that information and you really understand what you're dealing with, is to document your plan and document the events that you believe are disrespectful. And so here it's important to be patient and to be very specific. Every time that there's a disrespectful event, write down exactly what happened, who was there, what was said or done, what happened afterwards, and be very specific and detailed. What really helps is if you can approach this as more than one person. So if there are others in your group that you can trust, and as a team, you can all patiently document bad events of disrespect as they take place. Can you imagine how effective and that corroborated, consistent documentation is when you have enough information to make it really difficult for your organization to ignore the variety of consistent information that you've together as a team built up? The third pillar is the whole concept of the team and getting support, because dealing with disrespect is stressful, and we need the support of others to do a good job. And that's where colleagues at work, trusted colleagues at work, people in our personal lives who are mentors or who are trusted people that we can have objective conversations with, those are really important. And so we do need to find support. But one thing I want to be really clear: human resource professionals are doing a job to serve in the best interests of our organization. And sometimes they are not the best people to go to right away, because they're going to have to respond to a complaint about workplace respect. And the best way is to go to them when you're ready, not right away at the beginning, because help them do their job. Give them a really robust set of reasons and documented events, so that when they do have this report in front of them, they're really going to be motivated and feel like they can be credible taking action themselves. So help HR instead of going prematurely to them and making their job even harder to do. And then finally, when you have everything ready and you feel comfortable and you feel secure and you feel confident that you really have all the information you need, that's when you activate that plan. And that activation could be a variety of things. It could be formally reporting it. It could be preparing and submitting a document that incorporates all of the events that you've witnessed as a team. And or it could be setting up a meeting with someone who's a leader, someone perhaps in HR, or a variety of people to discuss and to give them all the information that you've obtained. So it's important to be strategic. It's important to be patient. It's important to get allies and others to be involved, and to really wait until you're sure that you have a really solid case. So don't react too quickly. So I really enjoy working with people to help them develop their action plans for their situation, because every situation is unique. Every organization has its own workplace culture and policies, and we have to adapt to our action plan to align with whatever those are. So this is a conversation that will, I hope, continue, and I'm really looking forward to hearing from you and your questions about how you are developing your action plan for dealing with workplace disrespect.